Few years ago, I was afraid even to say a simple English sentence, and on top of all of that, I also had damn so much stage fear. I was so nervous growing up, and I did not have any confidence at all. But today, here I am making English content online in front of so many of you people, and so this journey was definitely not easy. Have had my hurdles and my own bad experiences, good experiences, and there are some things which I've learned throughout my journey. So here I am today sharing my own journey with you guys. So it's a storytelling time. So stay with me to know about my English journey and get to know what you want from this. So, starting with the real struggles. So, as a student or maybe as a child, definitely I'm an Indian, and as Indians, we all face the troubles with starting and speaking good English. But what came as a twist and something different for me is that my love for the language and the subject as well. I just love English and I love writing and reading and creating many new topics for story writing, everything. I just love English. So for me, English was like initially I was scared, I was nervous, I was not confident, and I never really wanted to go on a stage and give myself the exposure to speak and come up with more things. But honestly, my parents have had a big role in that because they've always motivated me to go on the stages and talk more, and the love for my English also gave me a glitch to keep more speaking practice and to have more and more exposure for myself. So I think so the first thing that made it easy for me is that falling in love with English. So even if you don't like English, don't worry, because English is something that we have to learn to speak a good amount of fluency, because it's an international language, and wherever we go we'll have to have this with us to survive. Yes, I must say to survive, because especially I think in India, because India is a diverse country, and if you go in any corner of the world, you cannot just learn all the languages, but if you learn English, it makes it so much more easier for you to communicate with different linguistic people. So yeah, so the first hurdle was that I've had my own struggles of being so damn underconfident that you cannot even think that how much underconfident I was. I am still, but so much far better than how I was as a 10-year-old or maybe a 5-year-old person. So second thing which I actually developed was reading. So during lockdown time is when I actually developed my reading habit, and which I still continue doing. So actually I always hated reading books and novels and storybooks. I was a good storyteller and a story listener also, but I did not like to read books. But then in lockdown, I tried and I started reading many books, and now I really love reading books and I'm continuing that practice. And I think personally reading books helps a lot. It smoothens your fluency, it gives you exposure to so many new words and phrases, and if you actually like English, it also gives you a proper writer mind. Like you get so many innovative ideas for you to think and write something. So yeah, that also helped a lot, and I think reading is something that everyone must inculcate in some way. The genre what you read can be different, definitely, because not every person prefers same types of book, but definitely you should practice reading. If you want me to make a different video on read books, then do comment down in the comment section. I'll definitely make that. So, something that I've been constantly stressing in every video is the importance of confidence. That is why I'm stressing that point, is because of my own experience. Because when I stopped being afraid of my mistakes, when I started being confident, when I went on to stages and wherever given a chance or opportunity, that is when I actually started to excel. Because at first, when I used to go for elocutions or speeches, I would just say one sentence and start crying, or I just get stuck. But then, when I started to go for more stages confidently, my stage fear just ran off from somewhere. It just vanished. So stop being afraid and start being confident. That's the most important key factor for you. To end with a sweet note, your English journey does not start with you being fluent, but when you decide not to give up at any cost. So at 10, I decided that someday I'll become fluent and have a great, English touch with me, and I'll always have a good language, fluency with me. So here I am today creating content. I'm not telling that I have the best English fluency ever, but yeah, I have created a great, amount of confidence, and I've lost my stage fear as well. So I think this was how my journey was, and these were some things which I learned. So do comment down that what scares you the most while speaking, or while speaking English, or thinking about going for a stage exposure. And for more such videos, stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and bye bye.